Just like that, man, you're still tuned in on your greatest young show on land. Yes, I said it. This is your greatest young show on land right here with myself, Baby Sihu. We're broadcasting to you live in Vincent, East London, South Africa. But we're not limited by the confinements of East London, nor of Eastern Cape, nor of South Africa. We are international. You can listen to us anywhere in the world by simply going to knrapp.co.za. I repeat, that is knrapp.co.za, or download our app on Google Play Store. It is the Keith Ngesi Radio app. Follow us on Facebook. We are Keith Ngesi Radio. That's where we're currently live. And of course, YouTube. It is Keith Ngesi Radio. We're live in conversation with the original Bukasa, man, all the way from Zambia. What's up? What's good?
Oh, that's good, man. That's good.
Hey, man, we're literally doing international interviews right now. You're that guy. You're that guy.
International thing, yeah, that's what's up.
How are you, man? How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay, man. As you can see, I'm just in the studio trying to, make music. Like, that's how we do.
Hey, man. So 10 in the morning, you are in studio, ready to make music. Hey.
Yeah, like, literally, making music is like everyday routine.
Everyday thing. Okay, so here on Young Purpose, we don't like introducing our guests because I feel like you know your story better than I do. So I'll say a lot and you'll look at me like, "Aibo, baby, I'm just trying to be cool, I'm just trying to be humble." Or I'll say little and you'll look at me like, "Aibo, respect me, I'm the original Bukasa. Mention my accolades. I got an award in grade 1 for numeracy. Why don't you mention that?" So I'm gonna give you a chance to please introduce yourself for those who may not know you. Who is original Bukasa?
Yeah, so original Bukasa is a young rising artist from Zambia. Who does Afro Beats and Dancehall music. Yeah. So basically, original Bukasa, by the name itself, original, means his name is really his name. It's not like a stage name, but it's his name. It's original.
Oh, okay. I thought it was. So the original is silent.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's just Bukasa.
Yeah. So original gives it the authenticness of itself, like it's original. It's not like something like that. Yeah.
So your name is Bukasa.
Yeah.
What's your surname?
That's my surname. My first name is Enoch. My last name is Bukasa.
Okay. Enoch Bukasa.
Yeah.
So why did you use your surname? Because I know that as Africans, our surnames are very important to us. I know that, when my uncle speaks to his friends, he usually refers to them by their surnames because, I don't know, it's somewhat respectful, or it allows you to have pride. I don't know, but why did you use Bukasa?
I started using Bukasa because I felt like everyone out there was just like making up names which didn't make sense. So I was like, why can't I use my original name, which is a family name? So I'm representing my family musically. Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
So like when you say Bukasa, it's like the whole family. So like when my siblings grow up and they start doing music, they're gonna use the same name as well. Yeah.
It's not just about me. It's also about the clan. I like that. I love that. You asked me how is the weather in South Africa. Well, it's a sunny day. The sun is out. The birds are chirping. It's not too cold, not too hot. It's just vibes. How's the weather in Zambia?
Yo, it's cold out here. It's very cold.
It's cold.
Yeah.
Are you drinking coffee?
It's very cold. Yeah, this is coffee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of people who love coffee. I always ask this to my guests. I'm like, are you a coffee person or are you a tea person? Coffee or tea? Spill the beans.
Coffee, definitely.
Coffee. Yeah.
Yeah, because I like staying up late, so I usually take coffee.
Yeah, I also think that creatives and coffee, it's one thing. So in your bio, you're so specific. You know, when someone goes onto your social media, just before they even, come across to your music or to your links, they see Ubana, an Afro Beats and Dancehall artist. Like, you're so specific. And a lot of the musicians I know don't like being, categorized into one specific genre, but you're so direct about your genre. Why is that? Because you could just say, I'm an artist. Is it because that's you and you're not trying to switch onto anything else?
Uh, Basically, that's me. Like, I'm mostly Afro-based in dancehall because that's what I grew up on. I used to listen to a lot of dancehall music, Afro-beat, Whiskey, Stone Boy. Those guys really inspired my music. But like, I can't stick to those genres only. But like, if someone wants to put me on a different song, on a hip hop song, on a piano song, I still jump on it.
I'm a piano.
Yeah, piano is really big out here in Zambia.
In Zambia, people are vibing to I'm a piano.
When you go to any club in Zambia, they play piano. That's what's up.
What?
Yeah,
Do you
it's really,
do you have a piano favorite?
yeah, like this song for Musiki, the one that's out now. Like it's really big here. Yeah,
That is
it's
wild.
really
That is wild. I thought it was just, South African thing, and maybe when they go to the UK. I don't know. People actually listened to Amapiano like
yeah. Like
that.
in the past 2 months, we've had like five piano artists coming to Zambia. Yeah,
Performing.
performing. Yeah,
That is wild. That is wild. That is crazy. So when did you what was that? Were you saying something?
no, I'm just surprised you don't know how big piano is out here. Because like it's mad.
I
Like
didn't
we even
know
at the
that.
conference where the way industry was against piano because like when you go to any club it's just playing piano, no sounded music. So that was the thing and it caused some collisions with some artists. Yeah,
That is crazy. That is wild.
it's mad.
But it's also the same thing. Do you know that also in our clubs people will say, please switch off that. We want Afro beats. It's literally like that. It's just like, we want Afro beats now. And when people play Afro beats, it's a switch up. It's a different kind of energy. So it's crazy that in Zambia people are big on Amapiano, just as
Yeah,
much as people are big on Afro beats here. It's wild.
yeah, too much.
It's surprising.
So
So no, a lot of people talk about how they had the music bug bite them at a very young age. Are you one of those who are just like, hey man, I was 2 years old and already I was busy with dancehall? You get what I mean? I was one in
yeah,
my mother's stomach already. I knew Afrobeats. Are you one of those?
I grew up in the DRC. Then we moved to Zambia. So like Afrobeat has always been part of me from the days in the DRC when like Rumba was a thing, then Afrobeats came. Yeah, so I
What?
grew up mostly
Boomba.
Rumba music. Uh, Fali Pupa, Kofi. So like I used to listen to a
Oh,
lot of
coffee.
yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
like that's Afrobeat, but like in a faster tempo.
Oh, okay. So there are different kinds of Afrobeat.
No, really, Afrobeat comes from Rumba music.
Okay.
Yeah, so Afrobeat is rumba, but like with a slower tempo. Like it's not that fast. It's a bit slow. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
And then
that's where my inspiration for music came from. I think I started writing songs when I was like in grade five or so. Yeah.
so while other kids are kicking balls and learning how to write, you guys are out here, scribbling music
Yeah.
notes.
The first time I was in a studio, in a music studio, I was like 10.
Wow.
Yeah, so like my elder
Wow.
brother had the studio, so I went that side and I recorded my first song when I was like 10. And I still have the record. Still have the record.
That is insane. You still have a song from back when you
Yeah,
were 10 years old.
yeah. Still have the
So,
record.
what's that moment like when you're 10 years old in a studio recording music? Like, do you know what you're doing, or you're just like, let me have fun? Do you know the intensity of what it is that you're doing? Bana, hey man, I'm creating something really magical here. Or is it just like, I wait, we're here, here's a mic, the beat is playing, why not?
Back then it was just like having fun with friends in the studio, you know. But like it grew from there. It became like a huge thing to my heart, so that like I wanted to really do music for a living.
Mm.
Back then it was just fun, just having fun with the friends in school. Then it grew from there, and we're here now.
Mm. Making
Yeah,
music seriously. Speaking of which,
definitely.
growing up in because you were born in Congo, that's right, the
Yeah,
DRC, and then you moved to Zambia.
yeah.
When did you move? Around what age?
That was I was 5 when we moved to Zambia.
How was the switch up, and how was growing up in Zambia? Because I'm pretty much sure maybe it's not the same as from where I'm from.
Growing up in Zambia was a bit difficult because like my parents were not from here, so the language was a barrier, and we just had to adjust. Because we used to speak a lot of French, and here people only speak English and some other local languages. So we had to adjust and start going to a school where they speak English and start learning English from one. Yeah,
Wait, so speaking English was a thing, but you need to learn to speak English, like it's compulsory in Zambia.
it's compulsory. Yeah, like it's compulsory in school. You can't go to school without knowing English.
But in DRC you can.
Yeah, because that side is French.
Mm.
It's not English.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. I like that. I like that. And then grade 5, you started making music. When did you realize, okay, you know what, this is something that I want to do seriously? It's not just for fun. And it's not because my brother has a studio, but it's because now I'm going to make a living out of this.
I was in my final year in grade 4 in school. That's when I was like, oh, after school, everyone was like, after school, I'm going to college and whatever, I'm going to university. And I was like, ish, I want to have music. And like anything else doesn't inspire me. I don't want to be a doctor, whatever, working for someone in the government. Like, I just feel like I want to take music full time and go with it.
And how did your parents respond to that? Because in South Africa, if you want to study, if you want to pursue music, parents are just like, "What do you mean? You're supposed to be an engineer, bruh."
Yeah, but like that was the problem.
So how was that? Like, were your parents supportive of it?
So we're not supportive of it.
Did you try to convince them that this is what you want to do?
They were not in support of the.
Did you guys like have a conversation where you're like, hey, this is what I want to do, guys? I want to know their reaction, because I know for a fact that my mom is like, you're into radio, you're a creative,
Yeah,
what is that? You need to be a lawyer, mtanam, funeka ube ngugqirha, akho mntanam uzoba a creative. She's basically saying, not in this lifetime. We didn't work hard just so you could be an artist.
yeah. Like parents are always trying to control you and trying to get you to do whatever they want. But like for me, I did what they want. I went to school. I went to university. I got my diploma, and I was back in the studio. Yeah, so like I did what they wanted, then I went back to music.
Oh, so you're that guy. You're that guy. Like an
Yeah,
academic and also a musician. I
yeah.
see you. Okay, so that's why it was easy for them to understand what it is that you want to do.
It's still not easy for them. Like they still cannot say. Even when they see me on
Oh,
TV, they're just like, "Oh, it's
they don't
fine."
care that you're having international interviews.
But like the they're getting to it. Like they're trying to accept beat by beat, but like they're still doubting. I don't know.
Because
Yeah,
of how slow it can be. What what
yeah.
what in your personal life has influenced you to choose your music career?
Um, I was like I like entertaining people. Like uh, when I was in school, I used to do some comedy in school. Yeah, so like I like standing in front of people and trying to entertain them in whichever way I can. Yeah, that mostly influenced me.
Oh, so you're that guy. You were always a creative.
Yeah, like always a creative, trying to trying to make something entertaining to people.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think I can.
Ah, okay. Great. I love that. So, do you do you strive to be unique in your creative endeavors? And please
Exactly.
explain
Like
to me what unique for you means.
unique for me means possessing something that's not usually out there. Like having something that no one else has. That's uniqueness for me.
I like that, and
Like
I think you've got
yeah,
it. I think you've got it personally, because I'm a huge fan, and I'm not saying this because I'm interviewing you, but because I really am. You know, that's why I reached out to you, because I was just like, "Who's this guy? Who is this guy?" When I came across your song, I was like, "Oh, what a gent." So, what do you do to keep yourself motivated and interested in making music?
so like I like reading books. Yeah, so like there's a book I'm reading right now, some autobiography of Alex Ferguson, the former Manchester coach. Yeah, so I like reading books, movies, yeah,
Movies.
and listening to songs. Yeah, yeah. Like last night I was watching Doctor Strange. Yeah,
Dr. Ah, man, you're a Marvel fan. Hello, hello. Shout out to you.
yeah, yeah.
I'm
That's
big
what's
on
up.
Marvel.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Also, you're very mellow. You know, for an Afro beats and dancehall artist, you're very mellow. I like that. You know, because in your pictures, you're like an Afro beats pop star. Like you're a star. You look like, I don't know, magic. And I'm just like, oh, you're so down to earth and chilled and just relaxed. And even in the way you speak, your poise, it's very mellow. And now
Yeah,
that you said you
thanks.
read, I was just like, it makes sense because people who read are just the most down to earth, intellectual, and smart people, or at least that's the
Yeah.
stereotype. Were you ever discouraged in your journey as an artist? And if you were, how did it affect you creatively?
Like in every creative, there's always people who gonna tell you like you can't do this. I remember there was a time I was performing. Uh, I think sometime like some 2 years ago, I was on stage and I was doing my performances, and there were like some people booing me on the other side, and on the other side were people cheering for me. So like it's always like that. Like some people are always gonna kinda discourage you and stuff, and there are always people who gonna try encourage you so that you keep going with the thing.
No, but wait, you were booed off. Like, how does that feel? That moment when you're performing and then someone is on some boo.
Like I never cared. In that moment, I was like, I'm gonna do my thing and I'm gonna go
Nah.
out. Okay.
And then
They
after,
were
like,
booing, but I was still on stage. I was still singing for the people cheering on the other side.
ooh,
Yeah,
ooh. And then after you're done, like when you look back to that moment, what happens in your mind? Because I would laugh at myself. Like when people boo you off, it's like funny.
but like, for me, I took it as a lesson. Like,
Oh.
okay, so why were those guys booing me? What am I doing wrong? So like, I checked myself and trying to improve in certain angles. Yeah,
I like that. I like that because another person would say, hey, they booed me off, so maybe I'm not really built for this music thing. Let me stop, That could be an excuse for someone to stop making music. But you said, nah, I'm not going to allow it to stop me. I'm going to keep on making music. So that is really
exactly.
dope. That is really dope.
Yeah. So it's like you're always gonna find obstacles in the way. It's not gonna be a smooth road all the way. You're gonna, it's bumpy. So you have to put your seatbelt on. Yeah, it's
Do
a
you do
bumpy
you
ride.
crit- do you criticize your own music?
Yeah, I do sometimes. Um, when I do a song, I always try to get people, listen to it and we criticize it in some. We always not trying to just say like, no, this is good, this is good. Like, okay, the good part is there, but like, what's the downfall of the song? Yeah, like,
Mm.
which part is not making sense? Which part is not standing out? You know? Yeah.
Do you have a
I
favorite
mostly
song? Do you have a favorite song?
favorite song. Yeah, favorite song. Give me love. Definitely, that's my favorite song for David.
Why
Like
that
that
one?
song, because I think that song really came from the heart, and every word on the song really came from the heart. Because it was a song for some special someone for me. So yeah, it was special.
Ah, it came from the heart. Was it directed to,
Came from the heart.
Eh,
Yeah, but like it's a long story. It's messed
we
up.
do, we have a few minutes. We have a few minutes. We are
So
storytellers. We love stories.
and that song was like I did that song that was like 2019, but like I did the video last year.
Yeah.
That shows it that that's really my favorite song. Cause imagine like 2 years down the line, you still do a video for it. Yeah,
That is special. Also, the visuals to that song was really dope. And if there's one thing about you, when you do your visuals, be it just a picture or be it a video, you make sure to come through. You make sure to
definitely.
come through. How important is that incorporating your visual to your, audio sound? How's that? The visuals and the audio
Uh,
just matching the same
I'm
energy.
matching the same energy. I'm always about quality, so I always try to work through things with quality. I don't wanna put. I wanna do a video and put it on the internet. But like down the years, 10 years later, you can still watch it
You
and be
don't
like,
regret
wow,
it. Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Doing videos that will stand test of time. Not really a video that will just be like a week, 2 weeks, and okay, definitely.
I like that. Do you ever create hidden meanings in any of your songs or in your music?
Yeah, I do. Like I'm working on an EP that will be dropping very soon. As a lot of songs have got some hidden meanings. Because some words you can't just, as a creative, you just can't say them direct.
So just before I spoke to you, I was talking to an artist. His name is Truth. He's a rapper. I don't know if you know about him. And he said, because I asked him how was the music scene, well, the rap scene in Zambia, and he said, hey, listen, if you don't rap in Vanek, then you're not as welcomed. If you're a rapper and you rap in English, then people start to look at you shady, but the minute you rap in Vanek, then people appreciate your songs. Is that the case for Afro Beats artists, or you can just
Yeah,
sing freely?
that's the case. So with Zambian music, you have to like choose in everything. You have to put a little bit of vernac and a little bit of English to make it relatable to the people out there. Because if you only sing English, they're gonna think you're not Zambian. You're gonna think, oh, maybe this guy is from Nigeria or he's from South Africa. And I like how South Africans do their songs. They would do a bit of Zulu, whatever, and they fuse in some English. Yeah, still, yeah.
Because this side, it's I don't know, it's kind of like the opposite a bit, but with rap. Because with rap, please rap in English, then we will high likely listen to your songs. But if you rap in Vanek, then you need to make sure you're extra good, because yeah, no, we listen to the best of Vanek, but highly English. So it's interesting. How's the music scene that side?
Music scene this side is really growing quite fast. In the past 1 year or two, there's really been massive improvement, especially in the distributing of songs and you know, like when you look back in the music scene in Zambia here 2 years ago, when you put a song on Boomplay or whatever Spotify, no one is gonna play it that side. We just used
Oh.
to put them on websites and whatever. But like right now, Boomplay is really big in Zambia. Like for example, Mark Two, one of the artists here, dropped an album some 3 days ago, and it's on 3 million streams in 3 days, and that's really big.
3 million, so that's like a million streams a day.
Yeah,
That
like
is
he's done it in
hectic.
3 days, 3 million. Yeah,
That is insane. And the
that's
club
how
scene,
massive
because you
the
spoke
club
about how
scene is.
people play, like, oh, sorry
Amapiano.
to cut you. Yeah, you spoke about how people play amapiano in clubs, but outside of that, how is the club scene? Are you big on partying and events and shows?
Yeah, there are events every week. Every week there are events in clubs. There's always something going on every weekend. Like it's
It's
big
hot.
now. It's
It's
hot.
hot.
It's hot. Yeah, definitely. And we've got a lot of South African DJs coming to Zambia. Yeah, to do their thing, stuff like that. Yeah, it's really big.
And are you looking to work with any of South African artists, or have you worked with one before?
Yeah, I almost got in the studio with Musa Keys, but like I was rushing to Tanzania the same day, so we couldn't. But I'm sure the next time he's here, we're gonna do something.
Okay, I see you. I
Yeah,
see you. Were you guys performing in the same show?
yeah, it was really cool.
Ah,
He's really
that's
dope
fire.
artist.
That is fire, man. Unfortunately, we're running out of time. I would have loved to, pick your brain on a few more things. I'm really grateful for the chance to talk to you, man. I really appreciate it. I appreciate your music. You're really dope. And I can't wait to see you doing great and bigger things, becoming an international star, like a full blown star, man, headlining shows in South Africa, UK, you name it. And I think in time it is going to happen, because I mean, you're in studio as we speak. So
Yeah,
with your hard work, man, it's gonna pay through.
yeah, I really
It's
appreciate the opportunity.
Dango, man. Where can people catch you on the socials?
On socials, on IG, it's Original Bukasa. Facebook, Original Bukasa. Twitter, Original Bukasa. It's original everywhere.
Original Bukasa everywhere. Same thing on
Yeah,
YouTube for the visuals, man.
yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Danko, thank you so much for doing this, man. I hope you have a good day, a productive session in studio. We love you from South Africa. In isiXhosa we would say ube nemine grand, mine mnandi, hlale kahle.
Alright, thanks.
Peace.